Hi! Last time we made some cherries, and before that we were drawing strawberries, and today I feel like we are gonna make some watermelons. And instead of an illustration, I decided to show you how I do my sketchbook practice. So it's a really fun exercise, something that I do when I just need a break from work, or I just need to bring back my focus with a small relaxation thing that I do. And the most relaxing thing for me is just to get creative. So for today's video, as I showed you the photo, I have it from Unsplash, and then I will sketch in my Etcher sketchbook. I have the cold press paper inside, and I love the texture. I have my Princeton brush, the long round brush number 8. I have my Mary blue watercolors. I have mono drawing pens. I have 01, 03, I have 05, just different numbers. I have a Jelly Roll pen, and then some water. I have some paper towel, and in case I need to sketch in advance, I have a pencil and the eraser. For today's video, I wanted to go a bit loose. I will just make 3 triangles with my water, and I will have, let me just zoom in. I don't know if you can see where the shiny thing is, but I am adding this watercolor, not watercolor, I'm adding only water. Oh my god, I cannot talk today. But and then here on one side I will make it a bit round-ish so like this. So I am also trying not to have pools in this shape. So I will try to bring this water all around, and if I mess up my shape, I just fix it by adding and making it bigger. Okay, so let me try to see if you can see the shiny thing. And then I grab some dark green. I have Hooker's green here, and I will add a little bit of golden green to make it slightly warmer. Make sure that when you put your brush vertically you don't have dripping water. And then I just add some paint here on my bottom edge, and you will immediately see how it will bleed in the water. Then I will grab more dark, very pigmented, and add it on the border like this. And then sorry, I have to make sure the sketch is inside. Okay, I make sure I don't have pools here, like this. And I grab my permanent red light, but you can also make another choice for the red. Okay, so I mix it with water, I check that I don't have dripping, and then I add it here on my sketch, my water, like this, and I just spread it around by pushing the paint with the brush. Then I pick more paint and add it again here on the top, and I push it with my brush. Like this, and I try to work fast because I can see my paper is starting to dry. So I don't want this. Let's add a little bit more here and just leave it to dry. And then I will make two more like this, like here. And if you want, you can always grab a bigger brush like this and add water. So today, instead of starting with the ink, I wanted to challenge myself and start first with some watercolor and then add maybe some lines. So again, I'm using the same technique, but I just switch the order and first do the watercolor, and then maybe I will add some ink on top of it. Okay, and I will grab my bigger brush and take some of this water and then grab some red. Try not to have this dripping paint from my brush, and then pushing the paint a little bit to the green part, but not really mixing them. Just that's it. Then I will add more red over here, like this, and I will stop here. I will wash my brush and make one more triangle here. So with such exercises I am testing out and seeing how the paint works, or I am just improving my skills, and I just have fun and I enjoy myself for a nice creative time. So that's just nice enough, I would say. So you can see, depends on how much water there is on the paper. The pigment just blends differently. So now you could see that I had more paint on my brush, so I have a thicker darker edge. So that's what I'm talking about. I am just testing out to see what will happen if I have more paint or less paint on my brush. What will happen if I push it towards the green, or if I keep it just here in the corner. What will happen if I add more water, just such things. So yeah, and then I can just make a small mess. Like this. Now I have to wait for this to dry. I have my heating tool, but if you don't have one, yeah, you have to wait for this to dry before adding some ink on top of it. Okay, now that this is dry, I can just add some lines, and I will not try to follow exactly the paint, but I will go very sketchy and very quick, just like this. And then I will grab my brush pen from Pigma Micron, no, not Micron, but Pigma brush it's called, and I will add these details. And I am not really trying to get the right shape, but I am just adding some black spots, and maybe I want less, but you know, sometimes you just go for it, test out, try out new supplies, try out new shapes, and see what will happen. That's what your sketchbook is about. Okay, just like this, and then a little bit of white. So I wanted to add a few lines here where my darkest parts are, then maybe here. I will keep it on the left side. And then a little bit of white here, so it will look like light reflection, let's say. Like this. So that's gonna be it. I hope you liked this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did so, just subscribe for my channel, so you will get all the videos from me. See you next time. Bye.